Alrighty, good morning everybody! This is FFXI, and welcome to my continued playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV in the post-patches of Dawntrail. We are here in the travel agency, and I have basically a new quest after raising up my ranks or reputation with them. So I'll be continuing to do that. Then I'll also be wrapping up the Alliance Raid stuff that I did yesterday, or the Alliance Raid post-quest rather. From yesterday, and that should probably be it. I have only a little bit of time this morning before I have a call with a friend, but I'll probably be streaming later today, and hopefully starting the main scenario quest. So I'm very excited about that. See where that takes us. Hopefully in a better direction than things kind of ended, but we'll see. So anyway, let's get to it. Alright, Pelupelu. I spy a determined glint in Pelupelu's eyes. A tentative first tour. Averick, so good to see you again. Thanks to you, the Torelli Travel Agency is almost ready to open for business. Though, truth be told, we've already taken our first booking. And so soon after we've started promoting our services in Tuliulao. A momentous occasion indeed. Our first customer is a Hetzaro named Sia. Apparently he works for the Ring of Reflection in the capital. He's traveling by alpaca, and should arrive any moment now. I'd like you to join me in giving him a warm Kozamoka welcome. I've got a few loose ends to tie up here, but I'll join you by the entrance when I'm done. Okay. Sia, I presume? Welcome. How was your journey? Well met, Pelupelu. Thanks to my fuzzy friend here, I had a delightful trip. It speaks volumes that you've partnered with the porters to ensure your customers are well cared for. It's always cloudy or foggy in these cutscenes. What a spectacular place this is. The journey alone has raised my expectations. Such breathtaking views, a fog, and nothing. I've always longed to explore Yaktural, but I lacked the courage to take that first step. So when I heard of your venture, Pelupelu, I couldn't believe my luck. I look forward to seeing what you've got in store for me. You won't soon forget your time here. That's a Torelli Travel Agency guarantee. Well, without further ado, let's get you registered. If you head to the reception, I'll be with you shortly. I have a small favor to ask. Sia has requested a guided tour, and I'd hate for something to happen to our very first guest. Having you keep an eye on things would take the weight off my mind. May I impose upon you to accompany Sia and his guide as they explore the local area? Of course. Excellent. Well, I better go and deal with the paperwork. Come and find me when you're ready. Look at that sign. That's so cute. And it says Torelli Travel Agency. Actually, is there... Do these things say anything? Oh, they might. But I cannot read them well enough. Let's see, Sia's over here. Apparently, tours are specifically tailored to customers' requests. I'd be lying if I wasn't... Let's see, what voice should I give her? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. Don't admit that in front of the customer. Just to confirm, you booked the Hanu Hanu Culture Experience, correct? That's right. If I'd squeeze in the spot of fishing too, that'd be wonderful. I'm a keen angler in my spare time, you see. Absolutely. In that case, we can stop by Breath Between on our route. But first, I'll give you a thorough tour of our village. Now, customer safety is paramount for the Turali Travel Agency, which is why our special advisor, Averick, will be joining you. You were a part of the Dawn Servant's entourage during the Rite of Succession, weren't you? Everyone at the Wing of Reflection knows your exploits well. How reassuring that you'll be watching over us. Likewise, it's heartening to have you with us. And on that note, shall we make our way to Okhanu? Safe travels. I hope you have a wonderful time. Oh, I love the music in this expansion. Okay, all the way over here. Oops, a little too fast. Ah, here we go. Interesting. And so, you see, during the Rite of Succession, Dawn Servant Wuklamat helped us restore the lifting of wings, Ihihana, to its former glory. This is the float that was repaired for the festival. Ah, I'd heard tales, but to see the real thing is something else entirely. I'm starting to get a sense of how important reeds are to the Hanu Hanu, not to mention how many different things you use them for. Cooking, construction, the list goes on. Fascinating. Nothing could make me happier than seeing other Turali take an interest in our culture. That alone makes this job worthwhile. Now that you visited Okhanu, let's head for Breath Between and see if those fish are biting today. Oh, and in case you're wondering, we even use reeds as bait. Sia's tour is progressing smoothly, and the pair have set off for a spot of fishing at Breath Between. Continue to keep an eye on them and ensure that neither comes to harm. Okay. I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Doesn't get much better than this. In this foggy nighttime weather. It isn't every day you get to cast your line in such beautiful surroundings. I'll be coming back with my own gear, that's for sure. We Hanu love to feel the wind in our feathers as we fish. It is as though we are cradled by Kishaihi's divine protection, from head to talon. Say, I don't suppose you know of any fishing spots off the beaten trail? There are a fair few anglers here beside us, and I haven't had a single bite yet. Perhaps Cave Kikitola would fit the bill. It's a modest walk away, but the fish are plentiful, and one may cast their line in peace and quiet. That sounds perfect! If it's not too much trouble, I'd love to make the trip. My only concern is the fiends, but I ought to do all I can to accommodate Sia's wishes. Of course. Let us make our way there. Onward to Cave Kikitola. And this is where my role comes in, I'm sure. Sia seems to be enjoying the tour so far, but danger may be afoot. Follow the pair to Cave Kikitola, and keep watch as they continue fishing. Oh, multiple spots? Sound of flowing water echoes throughout the cavern as you scan the surroundings and listen intently for signs of trouble. Fortunately, no beasts reveal themselves to you. Take all the time you need. I'm quite happy standing here enjoying the scenery. Aha! A remarkable spot indeed. Makes all those hours chained to my writing desk worthwhile. Can we stay here a little longer? About over here. Sound of flowing water echoes throughout the cavern as you scan your surroundings, and again, nothing. Good. In the darkness, something hungers. A foul presence draws near with murderous designs. Uh-oh. Well, let's go ahead and meet them. Oh, that's a big one. Anything else? Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too noisy for them. We're downstream though, so it should be fine. Nope, didn't hear a thing. What an excellent catch. Thanks for bringing me here. Oh no, the pleasure is all mine. And if it pleases you, we can have the cook serve your fish at the next meal. And leftovers may be dried and prepared as a treat for the journey home. My, that sounds absolutely lovely. And with that, let's return to Doc Poka. Thank you again for standing watch on our tour. That was such marvelous fun. I have high hopes for the Enterprise. Although... although what? Phew. Thanks to you, I made it through my first tour without incident. Ah, welcome back. Sia and Zelihali just returned. What a wonderful experience. Not only did I learn about the area and its people, but the tour was tailored to my every whim. This will be the talk of Tuliyola. Yay! That said, I couldn't help but notice one glaring flaw. You're aware of what I speak about, aren't you, Averick? Did something happen during the tour? I may have had to dispatch a few ravenous fiends. What? Okay, so he's perceptive. He's a Hetzaru after all. You did indeed, yes. Albeit so swiftly that I never felt as though I was in danger. You dealt with those fiends by yourself? Are you alright? Of course I am. Come now. Who do you think you're talking to? There are few who could have handled the creatures so effortlessly, and that's where the problem lies. One day, you'll have to take leave of the Terali Travel Agency, and they will be hard-pressed to find someone of comparable skill. How then is the agency to ensure the safety of future guests, I wonder? I see what you're saying. Having Averick here with us is truly a blessing, but not a blessing we can rely upon forever. Exactly. Customer safety should be a core pillar of your business. You'll need stronger measures in place to account for any dangers that may arise. I should mention that the Wing of Reflection considers tourism to be a vital part of our nation's future. All the more so as we forge ties with foreign powers and promote the exchange of cultures moving forward. Complications notwithstanding, I'm glad I could personally experience the joy of sightseeing. Please don't hesitate to consult with us so we may iron out any issues and nurture this industry together in the months and years to come. We should be glad to do so. And may I say that devising a security plan that doesn't require our resident adventurer will be a top priority. I feel ashamed. It never crossed my mind that entrusting our safety to Averick alone might be a problem. I'd like to do my part to protect our guests during their stay. I think I speak for all my fellow guides when I say that. Perhaps our special advisor would be willing to train us? A wonderful idea. Your skill with wind magic is a boon for sure, but your local knowledge and experience dealing with the region's fiends makes you all the more qualified for this duty. Still, to be safe, I propose we assign 2 guides per tour group. That way we alleviate the burden and better guarantee group safety. Though, we'll need proper facilities, a place to train, and space to house supporting staff. It could amount to quite the expenditure. Calculating. My inner abacus is clacking away. It's telling me this is a prime investment opportunity, made possible because we identified the problem early. Of course, we're still counting on your help, Averick. There's plenty to be done besides guide training and warding off fiends. We may have welcomed our first customer, but the real test is yet to come. Yay! Oh, we have upgrades. Actually, it's very apropos that I'm in my white mage job right now. A new guide training facility has been established at the Turali Travel Agency's base of operations, where candidates may look to your example as they hone their skills. The new policy of assigning 2 guides to each group will ensure none come to harm in your absence. Continue assisting Pelupelu and her associates, and ensure visitors leave refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to spread the word about Kozamuka's all-new tourist enterprise. Yay! You have achieved trusted reputation with the Turali Travel Agency. New Pelupelu Society daily quests are now available from Ubli at the Dakpoga, or at Dakpoga. 3 additional quests as a reputation bonus. Yes, okay. Ooh, wider selection of wares. Nice. So what can we get now? Aw, wind up Pelupelu. And the travel agency. Nice. We'll start with the Pelupelu. Oh, that's right, I haven't claimed my Shadow Lord card. Let's look at the card first. Oh, quite a lot of cards have been added. Oh, well, I guess not too many. Shadow Lord. This echo was formed from the memories of Vana'diel's tyrannical Shadow Lord. The original was remembered as a terrifying presence who rallied the Beastmen against the nations of man in a war of wrath and vengeance. Okay. Oh, 2 A's. That's pretty strong, actually, I think. I might want to switch him into my deck. Okay. And let's summon our little Pelupelu friend. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, that's cute. Wind up Pelupelu. A series of this automaton was crafted by a pot-sworn goldsmith to serve as a promotional souvenir for the Pelupelu-run Turali Travel Agency. While the use of Kozamuka's lumber lends it a homespun appearance, it moves in a highly lifelike manner thanks to the advanced mechanisms within. The Pelupelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. Yes, they do. Hello. Aw, cute. Hello. Okay, let's see. Our travel agency offers various services, one of which is the sale of Akanu souvenirs and mementos. We take but a small operating fee, while the bulk of the profits are funneled back to the local artisans. The quality crafts we sell have been very popular, so much so that we've been having trouble keeping the shelves stocked. We're expecting a new batch at any moment, as a matter of fact. Would you mind visiting one of our industrious artisans and picking up the next delivery? Sure. Ferocious foliage, fearful tourists. Ubli is worried about the predations of hungry fiends. It's heartening to see Dakpoga so vibrant and bustling, but the increased traffic has drawn some unwanted visitors. We're facing an infestation of outs. If we're to protect our customers from these roving seedkin, we'll need to routinely thin their numbers. I'd appreciate the assistance of our special advisor in this matter. Sightings have been reported in the stride of the sun. Please survey the area and deal with any outs that emerge. Community outreach in Kozanuaki. Ubli wishes to hear how the Hanu truly feel about the new tourism venture. I think we've done this one multiple times already. Okay. I guess I'll start here and work my way back. Hello, industrious artisan. Can I assume you've come to collect the souvenirs? I want to impress the agency's customers with the quality of our craft, so I've been working doubly hard to ensure everything is perfect. Here, please hurry the shipment back to Ubli. You have to walk all the way back. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh good, the fog went away. Love all the night sounds. Like hear the frogs chirping, the crickets. Or I assume they're frogs. Wonder if those were there before and I just didn't notice it? I don't know. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah, we talked to you before. Oh, actually it's more positive this time. And now to deal with the Wouts. Here we go. I should summon Quackers. Hey, buddy. There we go. Start with Dia. Regen. Size. Oops. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Here we go. Oh, that was it? Okay. Easy peasy. You have the new batch of souvenirs? I do indeed. The sack bulges with souvenirs crafted by a hardworking local artisan. Ah, excellent. Thank you very much. In case you were curious, this time the sack was filled with shawls, made from the same breathable fabric worn by the Hanu. They're quite fashionable, if you ask me. Thank you again for your help. If past experience is anything to go by, these will soon sell out as well, so I'd appreciate any time you have you can spare for these delivery runs. Level up. Ooh, Glare 4. And Enhanced Presence of Mind. What does that do? Trait. Presence of Mind grants 3 stacks of Sacred Sight upon execution. Oh, what does that do? Oh, can only be executed while Sacred Sight is active. Wait, do I need a new button for this? Oh, I probably do. Shoot, I had my buttons just right. Now I gotta change them again. So it's only when Presence of Mind is whatever it was called. Okay. I'll remove lucid dreaming. Put that elsewhere. Or actually, hold on. We'll put you, I guess, down here. And then we'll put Glare 4. Oh, Presence of Mind becomes Glare 4. Oh, that's much handy. Okay, I'm so glad they did that. I should just read better. I don't need to change anything. Nice. Okay. Anyway, thank you for dealing with the Seedkin. For the time being, our customers need not fear their predations. In fact, we've just taken delivery of an extract known to ward off Woouts and their ilk. I plan to spread the repellent in the area as an additional precaution. That said, such measures are by no means permanent. When the creatures return, I hope I can count on your help again. Welcome back. What did you glean from the priest? That sounds like a meaningful exchange. It's encouraging to hear of your success stories It's encouraging to hear of success stories like this. Either way, we must make sure that the Hanu can reflect back and be thankful they supported us from the outset. I hope you continue to do your part too. Okay, let's grab the remaining ones. Thrilled to be here. Oops, missed that. Clearly our policy of tying 2 guides per guest was a wise call, not to mention the investment made in training facilities and so forth. Still, the guides are keen to seek your counsel. Can I trouble you to speak with them? I believe they headed south from Alkanu. Please see how they're faring. Canvassing. And Kusama-uka, you believe wishes to conduct a customer survey. Customer feedback is essential for any business seeking to improve its services. If you have time to spare, I'd ask that you assist me in conducting a survey among our guests. I wish to know which aspects of the region and its culture they're interested in, and how they feel about their experience so far. Please seek out 3 guests in Alkanu. By sending along you, our special advisor, my hope is that they'll provide frank, unfettered feedback. Read between the lines. Heebly needs you to tend to some reads. On one of our recent tours around the Fields of Gold, several guests asked whether they could help work in the paddies. This got me thinking. Perhaps we could offer such an experience as part of a bespoke new tour. I thought it fitting that our special advisor be among the first to take part. I'd love to hear your honest thoughts. Speak with the paddy tour guide in the Fields of Gold. They'll provide you with more details. Okay. Okay, nice. These are all over here. Oh! Boosted fate. Oh, the moles. Hate that one. Hold on, we're gonna take a detour. Anytime I could get more gemstones for less, I'm gonna take it. I'm definitely gonna need Gunbreaker for this. There are the moles. Okay, let's get you guys. Grab you guys. Anybody else? You there. Come over here. Okay, let's get started. Ow. Over here, guys. You there, come here. Okay, that should be it. Nice. Uh-oh. The bugs have come. But I don't care about those. Anything else? Nope. So now to Akanu we go. Okay, let's see, where to start? Red-haired Tonawata. My guest certainly knows a thing or two about architecture. As a matter of fact, I'm learning a great deal from him. A guest survey about the appeal of Hanu culture? I'm an architect by trade, so I often end up viewing the world from a professional standpoint. I must say I'm awed by the expressiveness of reeds as a building material. From the houses to the festal floats and effigies, the designs have such a wonderful personality. And when those yellow stems catch the spray from the river, they glint like gemstones in the sunlight. It's such a beautiful sight. You jot down the red-haired Tonawata's thoughts. Thank you. Sun came out. Not sure where it is because I'm getting shadow, but I don't see the sun, but I'll take it. Silver-haired Chitona. You want to hear about my experience so far? I was about to go and get something to eat, but I'm happy to stop and chat for a moment. Well, for starters, the rivers here are teeming with life, and with all the locally made rods and whatnot for sale, it's an angler's paradise. I can't wait to sample some fresh fish dishes later. Jot down the silver-haired Chitona's thoughts. Okay. Here we go. Cobalt-haired Chibral. Seeing our guests delight at what we consider commonplace is a real joy. My take on the local culture? Not sure I've got anything all that insightful to say. I'm just here out of curiosity. Still, I'm happy to share my thoughts. The fields of gold were a real spectacle. I get the impression reeds are a fundamental part of daily life in the region. Either way, seeing the crop gently sway in the breeze is something I won't soon forget. Thank you very much. Okay. Next we head south. Whoa! Okay, what's going on? Oh, dead Calibri. Or two Calibri. Ah, thank you for coming. This two Calibri came flying at us, but as you can see, it was no match for the two of us. Being able to support one another during the incident was remarkably reassuring. We're concerned about our Well... Sorry again, folks. Can't do much about this. As long as it's not during a raid or something, or a duty. Let's try this again. Let's see. We're concerned about our guest, though. He's been a little out of sorts since the attack, muttering about this and that. I fear the incident had upset him. Would you be willing to speak with him and find out what the matter is? The two of us will stand guard while you do. And look at the cool scepter, or like rod he has. That's kind of cool. Wonder if we'll be able to get that at some point. Kozama Uga is practically bursting at the seams with life. That fiend rushed right at us with such vigor. And the guides, so gallant. What a thrill. Ah, the Hanu fellows are concerned about my well-being? My apologies. I got so caught up in the sheer magnificence of this place. I was startled when that bird came screeching out of the trees, but the guides soon dealt with the creature. Seeing them command the wind with such poise was a sight to behold. Ah, I'm glad you weren't frightened by the ordeal. Thank you for intervening, Special Advisor. Seems like the area is safe enough for us to resume the tour. Perhaps you'd care to tell us how the experience struck you when we do. Bye. Okay, and now we head east. Eager read thinner. Can't even see you through the reeds. I'm an assistant grower at Seafoam Fields in Tuliolao. Thought I'd come and see Hanu horticulture firsthand. Some other methods might prove useful in our plots back home. If it isn't the Special Advisor, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you taking part. Let's make a start, shall we? Reeds thrive in these paddies, but they still require regular tending. One thing we look out for is when reeds sprout too close to one another, as they tend to grow slender and stunted. To ensure a healthy crop, we routinely thin the reeds until they're ready to harvest. The slender reeds we pluck out during the process are used by artisans to make all manner of goods, which is why we'll be offering guests on this farming taster a discount on reed handicrafts. Now that's a clever ploy. I'm just happy to get hands-on experience, but once I'm finished in the fields, I might have to browse a few of the stalls back in the village. You'll soon spot the overcrowded clusters that need tending to. All you need to do is pull out the stunted plants. Okay. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Wonderful. I couldn't have done a better job myself. Feel free to leave the reeds you uprooted on the ground. My associates and I will come and gather them up later. Whew. I'm starting to feel it in my back. But that's all part of the fun. I think I'll keep going a while longer. Okay. Back to the travel agency. Where's my Pelupelu? So many minions. There he is. It seems the customer was enthralled by the ordeal, not to mention the Hanu's command of wind magics. I dare say he won't soon forget that experience. Nonetheless, we might need to reconsider our safety precautions. Honestly, I'm surprised the customer responded so positively. I suppose those with the desire to travel are simply brave and inquisitive by nature, and that gentleman a good deal more than most. Having you on hand to deal with the problems we can't resolve ourselves is reassuring. You have my thanks, as always. Welcome back. How did the survey go? Survey response. A brief summary of visitor opinions from a survey conducted in Akhanu. Very insightful indeed. These responses will be crucial in formulating our ongoing plans as a business. You have my sincere thanks. There you are, Averick. It seemed like you enjoyed your time in the fields. Thinning reeds may be a mundane task, but it's essential to ensure the health of the crop. As long as we receive positive feedback from those taking part, we'll look to offer the experience again during the next harvest season. Ultimately, I think the Hanu will appreciate having a regular stream of helpers in their reed fields. I hope you consider taking part again soon. Okay. And what's my reputation look like now? Okay. 360. So that's going to be another... How much did we get for that? That was... I don't remember now. Oh, 60 each? Okay, that's another 2 days, I think? 6 times 60 is 360. Yeah, so 2 days. Okay. And now I should be able to purchase the other thing. The orchestrion roll. Why is it default to armor? That's weird. There we go. Nice. Okay. And now... Why am I unable to change jobs? Oh, that's weird. Okay. And there's Caduceus. Okay. Now, back to find Prishe. And that was at the dirigible landing. Hello again. I hope she might remember me, but she doesn't seem to even know me. Gods, who am I? Aunt Cheese tacos, eh? Let me guess. They serve tacos? That is correct. Oh, I can hardly wait. I eat tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alshel's memory. Okay. go for a jog. Discuss alpacas. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've seen for used riding in Vana'diel. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. Those creatures remind me of the Chocobos in Vana'diel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions wherever so the roads might lead us. Wheresoever. Okay. Next up. Now we're looking at the beach. Discuss the Gornatruck Gleam Sands. My home is surrounded by an ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I've remembered something looking out the sand dunes. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts, but he would only agree on the condition that I retrieve for him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who's made such queer requests. Well, we've had plenty of odd requests. And here we have the markets. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember they're living in major cities of Vana'diel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. So these are the markets of Tuliolao. There's so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit the spot right about now. No, Prishe, remember, you're about to eat tacos. Okay. There's our quest destination. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be Aunt Chi. Bako Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bako Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat. I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. Tacos, at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. Yum, 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 yum. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. This meal's on Baku Jaja, so don't hold back. Prishe has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Nom 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 nom. Phew! I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Tabnasia. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vana'diel? That's quite pretty. I didn't know there were such vistas in the game. 20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict. The Crystal War, they called it. And it wasn't long before my home, Tabnasia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tabnasian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Oh, too many to count. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend. Well, maybe. A hero and living legend. I know those stomps. Sorry for the wait. There was much to apprise the Landsguard of, as you well know. That Saroja was behind the stolen relics and the sighting of Gulu Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there were others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard of some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone looking for it. A dangerous thought, knowing that Saroja could show up at any moment with many of those echoes. Or with more of those echoes. Boy, I can't read today. Which is why I'm going back to Juneau to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. I'm fairly sure I've had Tabnasian tacos before. They were famous for their hardiness and helped stave off fatigue, perfect for those who often found themselves on the defensive in battle. Maybe we should bring Wukulmat and the other friend of yours, Kryl, was it? Gods, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. As soon as Bako Jaja gives the word, we'll be off. Juno. Ooh, orchestrion roll. Bako Jaja is ready to return to Juno. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolao, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Juno. Then let us make haste to Yaktiel. All the way over there. Here we go. It's hard to blame anyone for wanting to take a peek inside. I know I certainly would. The sooner we clear this place out, the better. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. To Ra, there's no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on a more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whatever we find in there, we'll have to get them out, quickly. The pulsing bothers me. Not sure why. Okay, speak with the wayward explorers in Juno. I realize how preposterous it seems, but none of this is real. A Mamulja by the name of Surilja created this place. And what if one of those weird shadow things decides to gobble you up? I don't think that's going to convince him. Tonawatan Thief. Okay, you're creepy. Oh, you're a real person. Or no, you're a fake resident. Shibral Thief. Wait, do you guys normally stand that way? It looks like you're standing very upright. When I jumped through that rift, I was expecting a dungeon, or maybe a labyrinth. Nah, whatever all this is. It's dangerous, and I need to leave? Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just lying around for the taking. And look at that, look how upright he's standing. They usually don't stand like that. I know some of people's big complaints with the Hrothgar that they kind of hunch over. I don't really mind, but... We don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. Never seen a city like this in Tural before. Kinda like your hat. But I don't like to wear it if it showed your ears. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened across a rather curious stone I'd hoped to take with me, but was stolen by some Tonawatan brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after him. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly as dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. I think we know where to find him. Hey there, bud. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electrope? But how? I take it you're the one that found this? I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Bah! This isn't Tuliolal. You have no authority here. I found it, and I'm keeping it. You really want to say that to Bako Jaja? This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him, and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. We're already in her debt as it is. Fine. You've come here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me this trouble of having to find a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. Who are you people? We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you, I can pay more. Oh, sorry, other person. Great. Just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of having a bargaining with all interested parties separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'm only accepting payment in Gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. My work has been turning a tidy profit these days, so I've coin to spare. I'll offer up every last gil to my name if I have to. That stone will be mine. You have an interesting outfit. I'm not sure I've seen that outfit before. Oh, following event cannot be skipped. Okay, sure. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Upon speaking with the Tonawatan Filcher, the auction will begin. You may also first speak with the other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. Oh, I don't want to spend Bako Jaja's hard-earned money. Oh, this is new. You're the Filcher. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past. It's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expenditure. 500,000 gil. It's 1.5, so you have 7.5 million. I have no time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. While it's imperative that we recover the Electrope, it wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. Damn, wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. We've 1 million gil, all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. Well, I'm not particularly good at these types of games. So, what's your offer? The auction has begun. Outbid your competitors for the Electrope while conserving your capital. Right then. How much will you start with? Start low. Oh, I like this music. 100,000 gil. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000 gil. $400,000? I was hoping to keep at least half my savings, but if we have to bid for more... $500,000. A bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? Not for the Shitona, at least. 600,000. 600,000? How's anyone meant to compete with that? Oh, so you're out of cash. One out of the running. Good. Then I'll bid 700,000. Yeah! Only one left now. But I don't think he'll give up without a fight. That's okay. He's almost out of cash. 710,000. Shit. Well, I've come too far to back down now. 720,000 gil. Raising their bid by such a narrow margin? Someone's reached their limit. Oh, this is the Mystic. Raising their bid by such a narrow margin? Someone's reached a limit. 730,000 gil. Haha! Oh! Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Averick. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Ooh, it's like iridescent. That's a pretty effect. That was more expensive than I would have liked, but nothing a few hunt bills can't make up for. I hope. As fun as that looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if that were me. I tend to get a little carried away under pressure. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electrope. Gah, this presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. The stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning, Al-Shal must have been there with him. But I don't ever remember hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the Fiend from the bands who frequent the taverns here in Juneau. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Final Fantasy XI lore master, I guess? A most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the Echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolao and speak with the Landsguard. Averick, come and meet us at Bright Bloom Post. Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place, or anything else in Vanadil, I should be happy to answer them. Ah yes, tell me about who we faced. Okay, it's good to catch myself up on the lore. Okay. Doctoral, Tuliolao. Go to Bright Bloom Post. I've been saying that wrong for forever. Bump, bump, Bum, 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 bum. I was hoping a few of the Landsguard would be here already. The Landsguard all appear to be well trained and well armed. I dare say they would be a match even for our soldiers back home. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Cirilja shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served... the Mystic. You may be better served exploring Turao, familiarizing yourselves with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure? What a great idea! You're coming with me, Aushal, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, the wilds of Turao are rife with danger. There's no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. Ha 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 ha. I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel's been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through. Together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that so terrible a thing? Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Cirilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Nope, and off she goes. Oh, is there a meanwhile? Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia. Tulia? Tulia. Ooh, this place is so pretty. Yeah. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is it not so, Cirilja? Soon, my Dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink in the eye of the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world, to its knees. Creepy bugger. Okay. We've yet to hear any word of Cirilja's whereabouts. Rest assured, you'll be the first to know should we learn anything. Okay, and that wraps up that. Okay, well, that is all I got planned for now, so that's perfect timing because I got a call in 15 minutes. So, if all goes well, got some chores to do today. I'll probably try and wrap those up quickly. And, oh, we got these arrows here now. But yeah, hopefully I'll be playing again later today, and we will do the main scenario quest. So that's my plan, at least. Alrighty, so we'll leave things here for now. As always, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. And see you all next time. Bye-bye.